Welcome to Fit for Your Life. My name's Jane. Today's Workout Wednesday, we're going to work on those triceps or your bingo wings. Okay, so let's start off. First of all, what can we do just without any weights or equipment? So we can do some tricep dips. Now if you've got a little wall, you could use this. Knees bent, bend the elbows as you lower and push back up. So you aim to get those shoulders down, almost in line with your elbows, and then push back up again. Make sure your elbows are pointing back behind you and not going out to the side. So keep them in, push up. Try not to use the legs. If you want to make it harder, lengthen those legs out there, but just make sure that you're not going to slip. So pushing down and up, tricep dips. Now again, you could use that with your staircase, or a little step here. So again, we can do tricep dips there. So my bum's just touching the floor and up, I'm not resting. And if you haven't got any of those, just use the floor. So here we go, on the floor. Hips lifted. Again, try not to use the legs, use the arms. Push down and up. Let me show you that this way around. So again, I'm trying to keep my elbows in rather than letting them go out. Okay, give them a little shake out. So, what can we do with equipment? Well, if you've got some dumbbells, you can use dumbbells. Now, you could do it like this, weights together, dropping it down and up. Again, keep those elbows in. So think elbows pointing forward, upper arm close to your ears as you can. So you can do it with double. You could use your hand to support your arm and just do a single. So we're thinking about that weight going down the centre of your body. Think about that spine, dropping it down the middle behind your head. So make sure you don't hit your head. You can do that kneeling or standing. You can also do it lying on the floor. So let's show you that one. So here we go. Arms up, shoulders drawn down into the floor. Bend at the elbow. Take the weights either side of your head and push them back up again. So the ends of the dumbbells touching the floor, lift back up. And again, make sure those arms don't go out to the side. So keep your elbows in, nice and narrow. You don't want it wide, elbows in. Let me show you that this way around. So, shoulders relaxed into the floor, upper arms still, just bending at the elbow. Push back up. So I don't want to see those arms going out. Elbows in. Again, if you've got a heavy dumbbell, rather than doing two individual dumbbells, you could do it with just one dumbbell and hold on to the ends of the dumbbell like this. So this time, you're taking that dumbbell towards your forehead and then up. If you don't want to take it towards the forehead, take it back over your head instead. So wherever feels comfortable for your shoulders, but make sure that you're not sort of swinging the whole of your arm. And again, elbows pointing towards your knees, not flaring out like that. Okay, so if you want to work a little harder and you haven't got dumbbells, what else could you do? You could use a band. So I've got a nice long band here. I'm going to hold on to one end, take the other one behind my back. So you can use, you can make it harder by shortening the band and then stretching your arm up, or you can make it easier by lengthening the band, so having that band quite loose and then stretching the arm up. Okay, change arms because that one's getting tired. So same principles apply. You're taking it from the back of your head or back of your neck, stretching it up in the centre. Okay, now if you don't like that, if that's not comfortable on your neck and shoulders, you can still use the band. So one foot on, you're going to lean forward and then you're going to push it back. So again, we're just bending and straightening. This is called a kick back. So rest your hand on your knee, engage your abs, elbow in, bend and straighten from the elbow. So I'm going to show you that sideways on now. So rest my hand on my knee. Actually, I might want that leg forward rather. It doesn't matter. All right, elbow up high, stretch back and in. So again, we're trying not to move in the shoulder, bend and straighten from the elbow. So that's quite a tricky one to get if you're a beginner. You could do that with a dumbbell as well. Again, try and fix that shoulder, so you're just moving from the elbow. All right, let's come down to the floor again. So if you've got no equipment, one more exercise is those press-ups, or tricep press-ups. So a normal press-up, hands are about shoulder width apart. I'm going to do a 3/4 length one. So here I'm using the chest and the triceps. I can make that harder by bringing those hands in. So as you see, I can't go quite so low. Okay. Now I need to give them a lovely little stretch. Take your arm up, drop it behind your head, push it back. And if you've worked hard, you'll feel those muscles already. Change arms. Now again, if you can't get your arm up there, start with your hand on your elbow here and lift it up just to where you can. So you can start light, you can do it without weights, with a band. Either way, little workouts. Try and do about 10 reps each exercise. You don't have to do all those exercises, just choose maybe 1 or 2. Do them regularly and we banish those bingo wings.